Hello. In this video, we're going to show you a couple great Pokemon crafts, but before we do, wanted to give you a little bit of Pokemon history. In the 1980s, Satoshi Tajiri and Ken Sugimori worked for Game Freak magazine and decided to develop games themselves. Their early creations included Yoshi and Magical Tarurutu-kun. The first Pokemon games were Pocket Monsters Red and Pocket Monsters Green. Both versions debuted in Japan on February 26, 1996, and involved the collecting and trading of monsters. These games sold millions of copies. The name was shortened to Pokemon. The series was introduced to the United States in 1998 with red and blue versions and became very popular. Each new release includes 2 games and many more Pokemon. There are more than 800 characters in the world of Pokemon today. Fans enjoy the challenge of trading, collecting, and training their Pokemon to battle. Pokemon popularity rises and falls over time as fans come and go. The Pokemon series is the second best-selling game franchise, and Pokemon Go is the most downloaded gaming app and currently has about 150 million monthly active users. The Pokemon franchise includes games, anime, movies, trading cards, and more. Next, stay tuned as we show you 2 really awesome Pokemon crafts. First, Miss Cindy is going to show you how to make a Pokemon character corner bookmark, and then Miss Maria is going to show you how to make a Pokemon character kaleidocycle or flex tangle, which is a moving paper toy. We hope you try both of these awesome crafts.
To make a corner bookmark, take your 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper and fold it short side, lined up with the long side, crease it, and then cut the excess paper across. Now you've turned your rectangle piece of paper into a square. With the base facing you, fold up the right side to the point at the top, and then do the same on the left side. Now you have a diamond. Open it up, take the top piece of paper and fold it down to the center of the base. Take the right-hand side and tuck it into the pocket that you've created, and then do the same for the left-hand side. Now you've created your corner bookmark. For Eevee, cut your excess paper in half and fold it over. Then cut an elongated diamond. Anytime you're trying to cut ears or eyes the same size and shape, you want to fold your paper and cut once. Open it up and you'll have 2 identical pieces. To make Eevee's hair, cut small triangles in at the top and then pull the excess paper out. That'll give Eevee a nice spiky hairdo. To decorate Eevee's ears, you'll want to draw a line just inside the edge, all the way around. When you get to the base at the bottom, you'll make an M connecting the 2 sides. Then color in the ears dark brown. To make Eevee's eyes, you'll want to, again, fold your paper and draw an oval on it. Eevee's eyes are oval shaped with a half moon at the bottom that is dark brown. Then the iris of the eye is black with a small white dot in the center. To make Eevee's ruff, you'll take the white piece of paper, cut it in half on the triangle to make a triangle, and then draw the ruff or the white furry part on Eevee's chest. Follow the pictures of Eevee in this part, or at the end of this video, there is a picture of all the Pokemon characters that we're making. You'll want to use a glue stick to attach the white ruff on the base and the eyes Give Eevee eyebrows, a nose, and a mouth, and attach the ears. Charmander is the next Pokemon we will do. After you've folded your corner bookmark, you'll round both the top and the left and right corners. Add a yellow belly and the nose and mouth. The eyes for Charmander are triangle shaped with green irises, and the tail is a red, yellow, and orange fire that you'll glue on the back. The next Pokemon is Pikachu. Very, very popular. Cut out the ears at the same time. Put black tips on them. You'll use black circles for the eyes with yellow dots and red circles for the cheeks. Our next Pokemon is Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur has quite a bit of detail to him, and if you can't see it all in the video, remember to check out the picture at the end. Bulbasaur's eyes are red triangles laid on their sides. The irises are mostly red. Outline the eyes like I'm doing here to give it more detail. You add the nose and the mouth. Here I'm adding the arms and claws, and you'll see the spots. Color the spots green, then add the leafy crown. Our next Pokemon is Squirtle. Fold your light blue paper into the corner bookmark shape. The eyes for Squirtle are rounded at the top and squared off at the bottom. The irises are red. The pupils are black with a small white dot. Add the details, the nose, the mouth, the eyebrows. You will round the left and right corners and also the top of the bookmark for Squirtle. Then his breastplate is yellow, and you'll see the details where you draw the lines. And then also you will find on the back side of Squirtle, which is not pictured, there is a brown circle on top of a little bit larger white circle with the shell drawn on the brown circle.
Hi friends, I'm Maria Riles with the Hemp Hill branch of the Greensboro Public Library. Today we're going to learn how to make a little paper toy that moves. It's called a kaleidocycle, or sometimes it's called a flex tangle. So we're going to do one that's a Pokemon character, and you can see it starts out with the original Squirtle here, and then as we turn it, you get a different evolution or version of Squirtle, and a different one, and then this one ends with the water splash, and then back to the original Squirtle again. So this project seems more advanced and complicated than it really is. Let me show you what you need and the steps you'll follow to make this. So the first thing you'll need is the template or pattern. We are giving out at each of our 8 Greensboro Public Library locations a Pokemon Fun Kit that includes the pattern or template along with some materials for some other fun Pokemon projects. You can see that it's kind of a strange design. It's some triangles and diamonds and straight lines. But when we cut and fold this, you'll see how the toy comes together. So what else do you need? You can leave it just black and white, but if you'd like to color it, you can use some markers, pencils, crayons. You'll need some scissors to cut out around the entire project. You'll need some glue to attach it together. And then you may want to use a ruler and a plastic knife. I'll show you what to do with that in just a moment. So we start out with our plain pattern, and then you're going to color it. This one was Squirtle. Here's Bulbasaur, and we have already colored him. So the way the evolution of the different Pokemon creatures go is it goes across the row. So you want to color this first row to match, to be the first Bulbasaur, and then the second row goes together, and then the third row goes together, and then the fourth row goes together. So go ahead and do your coloring, and then we're going to cut it out all the way around the outside of the whole thing, including those flaps, including straight across the bottom. And when you're finished, you have something that looks like this. So this one's Evie, and she's cut out and she's colored. Now let me show you what you might want to do with your ruler and your plastic knife. For some projects, directions will call for you to score the lines. What scoring means in this case is just making a little crease or a little indentation along every line. And they make some special tools for that. But if you want to try that, you can just use a straight ruler and something that has a thin, dull edge. You don't want it to be sharp because we don't want to cut the paper. We just want to crease it or dent it. So the way to do that would be to line up your ruler across the lines and just press until you make a little dent in it, and then you can see that makes it easier to fold. So if you would like to do that, you can do that for all of the diagonal lines going both directions and all of the vertical lines that go up and down. You don't have to do it for this project because the paper is not too thick. But if you were using, making a craft that was on thicker paper, sometimes scoring those lines or making the creases does help. So, but you don't have to. For this one, I've scored some and some I didn't. It's okay. Now we're ready to fold. So we're going to fold all of the diagonal lines so that the picture is on the outside. So starting here, just press it so that you can see the picture and the plain or back part is on the inside and the picture is on the outside. So keep doing that. The key to this project, to making it work out so it folds and turns correctly, is to be real precise with your cutting and your folding. So I think all of our diagonal lines have been folded in both directions. Now we're going to fold our vertical lines. And we're going to fold those so the picture is on the inside, which makes it a little bit harder to see the line. But because we've cut our triangles really carefully, we can line those up, and that's how we know we're in the right place. So fold it so the point of that triangle is really sharp, and then press down. If our top edge and our bottom edge match, then we know we've done a pretty good job. So there's one, and just keep folding across those vertical lines. This one will be easier because there's a bigger triangle to match up at the top. Press it. Keep going across, matching up some more of our triangles. And creasing it. All right, the last one or two. Okay. And this one, I don't want to forget that one at the end. Okay. And our tabs also. We're going to fold our tabs toward the back. We'll use those at the very end. Okay, so now you can already see how it's starting to come together. It almost looks like a snake here. And you see that we have some triangles where the glue is going to go. You can use liquid glue. If you do, it will take a little bit longer to dry because I want to show you how it works. I'm going to use the glue stick, which will dry a little bit quicker. So I'm going to roll this up a little further than I normally would so that we can make sure that we get that glue right into the corners of those glue triangles. And this glue will dry clear, so it's okay if I get it a little bit over the edge. Now, we're going to sort of roll our little Pokemon snake back up, and we're going to glue it so that the triangle underneath fits right into that area where the glue is, and press it a little bit. If you can press it without squishing it too much, that will help it stick. Same thing for the middle. Press it all the way in to that corner, and then for the last one. And we'll let that dry for just a minute before we do the last bit. So let's review what it looks like again. So when you're playing with it, you want to start with the original Pokemon on top, and you want to turn toward the middle. Like this. Now if you hold it upside down, you can see that doesn't look right. That's not how he looks. So you can tell you've got it upside down, flip it over, and if you turn toward the outside, it doesn't do as well as you turn toward the middle. So start with your original creature on top, turn toward the middle each time. Okay, let's see if we can put Eevee together with the last step. This is the trickiest and most fiddly to glue. So we're going to put a little bit of glue on both sides of those tabs. Now we're going to squeeze the other end so it opens up, and slide those tabs in, and then just press them for a few seconds so that they stick. All right, so if I were doing this at home, I would leave it to dry for quite a while. But because we're on camera, let me go ahead and see if it will work. Let's get back to the original Eevee. The glue is still a little damp, but there she is. Turn it toward the center again, and toward the center again. So I hope you'll give this project a try.